You almost got your tires done?
Yeah, I kind of did them in different order today. I dusted her first, and then I'm doing the tires.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. She's got the console didn't light up, so she may want to boot or something.
Okay. Good morning, Ruby. Yep, she's booting this morning. That's different, but no biggie. Yeah, this is a message I'm not used to seeing. It says, systems are powering up. Press brake when this message clears. And so far, the center console is still dark.
Yeah, that's what it did with me this morning.
So we're sitting and waiting. Dawn said to put my foot on the brake. And then, anyway, and then do the gear shifter, and it came to life. Yeah, and I still don't have center. I can drive now, but I still don't have center console on.
Yeah, well, she doesn't wake up on the way to, you can call or something. I love you.
I love you too.
Johnny can look up the phone number because, you know, it's on the console.
Yeah, thanks, Donnie. Thanks. That was real helpful, Donnie.
It's kind of like...
I'm like, what do you mean I got to look up the phone number? It's right. Oh, there. Yeah. Yes, the phone number is right there.
Right, exactly correct. That's what I thought the same.
I'm going to try to boot it on a scroll wheels.
Fine, you do that because that's probably what they're going to have you do first thing.
Yeah, we'll go through all that first thing stuff.
Yeah, is it plugged in? Tell them last night your husband plugged it in.
Be nice now. I'm warning you.
Yes, ma'am.
I haven't had that much caffeine. I would be careful if I were you.
I understand.
I love you too, Donnie. So I pushed down the scroll buttons and got the center console to come back on, and she's booted up. I've got LTE. She's drawing my Smug Mug page now. So I think we're good to go down the road. No clue why she was off like that this morning. It only cost me, let's say, 3 to 5 minutes. Guess we'll drive to school with this painted lady butterfly staring back at us this morning. Well, we're having a nice uneventful trip in this morning, listening to Imagine Dragons and Coldplay. All right, Betty, I'll see you this afternoon for Family Fun Day.
All right, bye, Mom.
Bye. I'm home now, and I've got a very happy gray girl. Glad to see her mama. Hey, Gray. Hey, baby girl. So Don's in a good mood. He's got his run done for the day.
Amen.
And he's had his breakfast and he's having his coffee.
Right. Yeah, the
That'll
best.
put a guy in a good mood.
Yeah, the best thing about exercise, the thing I've always enjoyed about exercise, is my absolute favorite thing of related to exercise, and that's it's over.
So Don says he's seen Ruby have that funny startup one time before, about 3 or 4 months ago.
Yep.
Yeah, so Johnny asked me on the way to school if I was not happy with Ruby anymore because she was glitching. And I think by glitching he meant he's seen me have to reboot the center console several times in the last week. And I said I'm just as happy as ever with Ruby, and rebooting the center console is not a big deal. Just as long as I'm on a straight stretch of road. Right. You literally can't hold the scroll wheels and turn at the same time. But if you're straight, like on 401 into town or something, and usually it's been, for me, it's been because I was having Bluetooth phone connection issues, and I start with the phone and then I do the center console, and usually I can get it to sort out. Today was a little different, but yeah, rebooting a computer, it's not a big deal.
Yeah, I guess, you know, we've been getting a lot of little LTE problems, a lot of streaming problems, a lot of software stuff. So yeah, it's probably the good idea to reboot more frequently during this transition time. Yeah,
I guess I've rebooted more in the last week than I probably have in the last 3 months, but it's all right.
Yeah, well, the other thing is you have to remember with our Ruby, she never gets to sleep.
Right, with Tesla Fi, when I come out in the car and she's basically ready to go, that's a little bit different than what some other folks experience not running Tesla Fi would be.
Yeah, that's one of the...
I'm spoiled. Yeah. She's just ready to go.
She's just jump in her and go, that's right.
So yesterday morning when I was leaving, I wasn't real happy with Dawn because I guess I don't like people surprising me or holding back information I need or whatever, but
yeah, well, she missed the whole thing.
I missed the point, apparently.
The whole point, I said, it's a good thing. You'll like it. Ruby's great. She missed the entire reason.
Oops.
So you got to understand. So she comes out and she gets in the car and she sets up her picture of the day. She takes a little quick video about what's going on. She says good morning. She's sitting there right in front of the garage for about 2 minutes at minimum. Probably 5 minutes would be long. And then she, takes off and drives off. Well, you got to understand, yesterday she came out, she got in the car, she did her normal routine. She drives all the way down the driveway. I was at the end of the driveway getting my paper, and she stops and talks to me. And I said, it's a good thing. She's all flustered, doesn't understand. And then she starts driving away, and then finally she realizes, oh, I have 117 miles, not my normal 240 or 38 or whatever it is. The whole point is, having a Tesla, having a 100D, you don't even worry. She doesn't even worry. Look at how many miles. She just drives it. It never crosses. There's no range anxiety.
Right,
there's nothing.
Expect in the morning to have enough range to go wherever I want to go that day without having to think about it.
That's right. And she could have went all the way into Raleigh, all the way up to North Raleigh to go to the car and come all the way back home. She could have done that, no problem whatsoever. Run the air conditioner, run the heater, did 80 miles an hour, all those things she could have done if she would have wanted to. We had enough range. That's the advantage of a large battery. This is the thing that if you, and I'm not faulting small battery, I like small, shorter range, but the whole point is you don't know how many times the difference between 60 kilowatt and an 85 or a 75 and 100 kilowatt battery. That 25 kilowatts or that 20 kilowatts, you never know how many times that bails you out. You'll know if you have a small battery and you run out of range, you'll know every time that happens. You'll never.
Right, it's a hard stop.
It's going to be burned into your brain. But if you go on and choose to get the largest battery you can, even though I admit it's a pricey upgrade, but if you get the largest battery you can, you're probably never going to notice the times it saves you, which is what exactly happened to Marianne yesterday. That was why I was saying it's a good thing.
Yeah, well, I had fun shopping in Target, so stopping over there at the supercharger was no sweat yesterday.
Right, but that was just, again, because we have a Tesla. That's the advantage specifically of a Tesla, that they have superchargers that you can plug into that was convenient to what else she needed to do. She could have came home. The supercharger was not required, but it was super convenient, super handy, and it was free. Why not?
Why not? Yeah, exactly. Dawn and I had a nice nap. And first, the last week I've been spring cleaning Johnny. Well, today I'm spring cleaning Donnie.
Working me.
Yeah, there's stuff in this pile like, raspberry pies and home automation, and yeah, we're organizing. I've even given him labels, a pen, and some little boxes.
Working me.
So I'm on my way over to the school now. Just a smidge later than I would like, but we got everything sorted out in the bedroom. The bed is back empty. Things are labeled and in storage containers and that kind of stuff. And so I'm good, minus the fact that I washed the doily on the bed and it's drying and needs to be ironed before I can sort of set everything back up there. But yeah, another small spring cleaning project handled. Dawn sure was funning me through the whole thing, but that was good. We were smiling while we were working. So it's WIMLA Family Fun Day over at the school from 3 to 6 today. I don't know exactly what that endeavors because this is our first year, but I assume they've got games and some PTSA food vending and that kind of stuff. So I told Dawn if he didn't watch out over there, he was going to end up coming to Fun Day with us. Yeah, a little hot for my liking. It's over 80, it's going on 90, and yeah, I hope we'll be able to be in the shade. I'll be in the shade. I don't know about everybody else over there. And then from 6 to 7:30 is new family orientation night. So all the new parents and all the new students are coming to the school to, you know, get their first introduction to I'm a Phoenix, and you know, I'm coming here next year. They'll learn about the middle school schedule, and almost all the kids starting will be 6th graders, but there'll be a couple of older middle school and high school kids maybe in the mix, a couple of slots filled. So they'll learn about the AB schedule. You know, Johnny's been carrying 8 classes this year. That's right, 8 classes. One week they start with an A schedule where they have the A classes on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and the B classes on Tuesday and Thursday. And then the next week they start on the B schedule where they have the B classes Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and the A classes on Tuesday and Thursday. So that's why Johnny's been spending so much time doing so much homework, because they're really teaching them to be men, and they're also, you know, with 8 classes and you have some homework for each class, that's a lot to keep up with. But I'm gonna stay for the 6 to 7:30 new parent family orientation, because I am going to be talking about the WYMLA robotics team, because we're gonna try to be an official FLL team next year and compete at, you know, the table game, which is Go to Mars. It is, it's a table with spaceships and rockets going to Mars. So I'm excited about it. But yeah, so August through November could be pretty busy next year, trying to get the team ready to compete at the regionals. But I'll be showing off the sumo bot part, because I've got that ready to go, and just talking to parents, trying to interest kids in learning how to code and that kind of thing. So Johnny's going to be a door greeter and help get people to where they need to be if it's their first time in the school and they're not sure, and I'll be talking about robotics. So we won't be home until, I don't know, 8:30. Yeah, something late, but Ruby's all nice and charged. I got 185 miles range, so even if I want to run the air conditioner in the car a little bit over there to keep it from getting too hot, and the equipment that I have out here, I should be good to go. So Johnny's having fun here on the trampoline at Family Fun Day here at WYMLA. It's great.
I did it again.
Good job, bud. This is a list of some of the places Freshman Seminar has spent and contributed their volunteer hours this year. Taekwondo. Johnny, even though you're not at Taekwondo tonight, this is a spring-free trampoline, one word, and the gentleman is set up talking to people about it being safe. And Johnny's out of breath and he's only been in there a couple minutes.
I will. Hey Lenny. Hi John. Hey Adrian.
Alright, I'm set up here in the main entrance to the school, and as the parents and new students go between classrooms tonight learning about the school, I have the robots battling here on the table, and I have the next year's table, which looks like it's Elon Musk inspired, if you ask me, going to the moon or going to Mars. Well, this is different. Johnny and I are on our way home in the dark. It's 8:30 and he's starving. I'm actually starving too, but of course I'm trying not to eat any takeout food. But yeah, he's supposed to be getting ready for bed, and it's gonna be 9:30 probably before we're really home and he's settled. Chick-fil-A is an extremely popular fast food restaurant in this part of the country, and I'm kidding. There are double lines leading up to this drive-thru, and there are about 15 cars total in the drive-thru line. Amazing, considering it's 8:30 at night. We're home and it's 9:20. Wow. Johnny and I are gonna be tired tomorrow, aren't we, buddy?
Yep.
You just do what you can as fast as you can to get in bed, okay? Can you carry Mama's computer in safely?
Yeah, be patient with me, but yes.
Okay, I'm patient. Just chilling.
I was just making sure you knew that was a yes. I was just being gonna be slow.
I understand. You get your backpack on and then you can carry my computer. Thank you, buddy.
You're welcome, Mom. Thanks, Ray.
Yeah, messy, gray, and sleet. Only 85 miles today. I was gone for forever, but mostly just sitting around. The fruits of reorganization from this afternoon.